Digital Minds, exploring the innovators, shaping the IT and gaming worlds. Welcome to Digital Minds, the podcast dedicated to uncovering the stories, trends, and visionary minds that are redefining the IT and gaming landscapes. Hosted by Vito, this show is tailored for IT professionals, tech enthusiasts, and digital creatives who want to stay ahead of the curve in technology, software engineering, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and the evolving world of video games. Each episode takes you behind the scenes of groundbreaking projects and cutting-edge technologies, offering deep dives into the latest advancements in digital innovation. From analyzing the future of AI and cloud computing to exploring the tech behind the most anticipated video games, Digital Minds provides a unique perspective on the digital minds shaping our world. Join us to stay informed, get inspired, and engage in conversations that are driving the future of technology and gaming. Intro. Welcome to Digital Minds, the podcast where we explore the visionaries shaping the IT and gaming worlds. I'm Vito, your host, and today we're diving into the story of a legend who redefined technology as we know it, Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Inc. In this episode, we'll explore Steve Jobs' journey from a college dropout to a tech icon who revolutionized personal computing, music, and mobile phones. Let's get started. Part 1. The early years and the birth of Apple. Steve Jobs was born in 1955 in San Francisco, California. His fascination with electronics and his rebellious spirit were evident from a young age. After dropping out of Reed College, Jobs traveled to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. Upon his return, he began working with his friend Steve Wozniak, a brilliant engineer, in his parents' garage. In 1976, the two Steves co-founded Apple Inc. Their mission was simple but ambitious: to make computers accessible to everyone. The Apple I was their first product, a modest circuit board that set the stage for what was to come. But it was the launch of the Apple II in 1977 that truly marked the beginning of the personal computing revolution. With its sleek design, color graphics, and user-friendly interface, the Apple II captured the imagination of millions and put Apple on the map. Jobs' passion for design and simplicity was evident early on. He insisted on creating products that were not only functional, but also beautiful. This philosophy became the hallmark of Apple's approach to innovation and set them apart in a market dominated by cumbersome and complex machines. Part 2. The Macintosh and the Rise of Apple. In 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh, the first personal computer with a graphical user interface and a mouse. It was a groundbreaking product that challenged the status quo and revolutionized the way people interacted with computers. The iconic 1984 commercial, directed by Ridley Scott, positioned the Macintosh as a symbol of creativity and individuality in a world of conformity. It wasn't just a computer, it was a statement. However, the journey wasn't always smooth for Jobs. In 1985, after a power struggle with Apple's board, he left the company he had co-founded. It was a devastating blow, but Jobs didn't give up. Instead, he started a new company called Next, focusing on building high-end workstations for the education and business sectors. During this time, he also acquired a small graphics company that would later become Pixar, revolutionizing the animation industry with films like Toy Story. By 1996, Apple was struggling. They needed fresh ideas and leadership. And in a twist of fate, they decided to buy Next, bringing Steve Jobs back to the company. His return marked the beginning of a new era for Apple. Part 3. The iPod, iPhone, and a lasting legacy. With Jobs back at the helm, Apple introduced the iMac in 1998, a colorful, all-in-one computer that stood out in the market. It was a commercial success and marked the start of Apple's comeback. But Jobs had bigger plans. He wanted to change the way we listen to music, use phones, and even live our daily lives. In 2001, Apple launched the iPod, a small, sleek device that could hold thousands of songs in your pocket. It wasn't just a new gadget, it was a cultural phenomenon that transformed the music industry. But Jobs didn't stop there. In 2007, he introduced the iPhone, a device that combined a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator. The iPhone revolutionized mobile technology, ushering in the era of smartphones and changing the way we communicate, work, and play. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple also became a significant player in the gaming industry. The App Store, launched in 2008, democratized game development, allowing indie developers to reach a global audience and sparking a boom in mobile gaming. Steve Jobs' impact on the IT and gaming worlds is immeasurable. He pushed the boundaries of what technology could do, blending artistry with engineering. His relentless pursuit of perfection, attention to detail, and ability to foresee the future of technology created products that not only met needs, but also sparked desires. Jobs taught us that innovation is about more than just new features. It's about creating experiences that enrich our lives. His legacy lives on in every sleek Apple device, every intuitive user interface, and every app that we download. And that wraps up our exploration of Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple and a driving force in the evolution of personal computing and mobile technology. His story is a powerful reminder that innovation requires courage, creativity, and a willingness to think differently. Thank you for joining me today on Digital Minds. Remember, this podcast is brought to you by HQ Digital, where we bring you the latest insights from the digital minds shaping our world. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform. Until next time, keep innovating and stay curious.